everybody, welcome back to my channel Passion Theory. We're gonna be cleaning again today. Just a quick little thing. Yesterday my husband got in an accident. He is okay, but our car was totally thrashed. Our little 2007 Prius got mangled beyond repair. Luckily my husband came out of it with just a lot of bruising and a little head gash, a little mild concussion. They did take him to the emergency room in an ambulance just because he was woozy and stuff, and they were worried about a concussion, and he had a minor concussion, but it wasn't anything they had to worry about. And they did some x-rays on here at his hand and his foot, and his chest hurt really bad because it hit the steering wheel. And so they x-rayed to make sure everything was okay, and everything was. And we spent a couple hours in the emergency room, but he is doing good. He has to walk on crutches because his foot is badly hurt. Just no stitches, no breaks or anything like that. No broken bones. So that's great, but he is our main source of income. And so if you guys want to help out at all, not a big deal, not asking you to donate or anything, just check out my links in this to my eBay store and my Etsy store and maybe buy something. That way you get an item and you're helping out, but it's not like charity type of a thing. But don't do it if you don't, have the funds, and don't feel like you're forced to do it. It's just if you're wanting to know what can help us out right now, because I have now become the main breadwinner and we don't have a car, and he can't, this is the second big accident he's been in where he could have been hurt a lot worse. And so he's kind of freaked out about driving. He's going to have to work that out with his therapist, but he was employed as a delivery driver, and since he can't do that any longer mentally, even if we got another car, he doesn't think he can really drive. But luckily everybody else was fine too. It involved 2 other cars. They're all fine. Their cars drove off. None of them had any injuries at all, really. So we're just glad everybody's okay. But with that all being said, let's check out the state of the room and see what we've got to do to get everything all nice and clean. Yeah, let's get started. All right, so for our state of the room, that little area is clean. And well, I still need to fix this. It's like hanging down. I need to find the stapler that goes into the wall, because it has to be a heavy-duty stapler, and I have no clue where my in-laws put that particular stapler. So we will see. If I can find it today, I'll do it today, but I've got a lot going on today, so that might be a next time project. Over here, we got the usual cups. I'm currently drinking that. That needs to go. I have a bunch of stuff. I've listed that. I've listed those things. I've listed those things. But I put them there instead of taking them because I listed them really late at night. So I just sat them there so I could sleep, because I was in the middle of listing when I found out my husband had his accident. So I just put them there. Normally they would be in my little storage room. So I need to take those to the storage room. I'm not going to do much to the desk just because I've got a lot going on today. I'm going to take any dishes and do this basket here, down here, and just clean up anything like these little bits of paper that are from, they're from my labels when I cut out my labels, the excess. But most of the stuff is things I'm like actively working on. Little art projects, this and that. And I'm also working on reorganizing this area a little bit. But I ran out of funds to do that since my husband doesn't have a job any longer. So that got put on hold. There's Klee. Clee. Yeah. This is what we're going to be working on today. A little bit of this area. Not all of it, kind of like right to here. That's what we're going to be doing. Okay. Little stolen stuffy number 1. Right? Little stolen stuffy number 2. No Bulbasaur today. But we have a tiny mermaid and a squirrel. And then this area over here is pretty good. Just an empty box that I didn't take down for cardboard because I used them for throwing in Goodwill. So an empty box, some papers, like a shirt, and then some cans over there I need to clean up. So overall, the areas I've already cleaned aren't too bad. And so we should get that done pretty fast. And then we will move on to, you know, doing our new area. This area has been completed. On to the next. Well, it's a new day, but I wanted to explain this setup a little more. Alright, so I have hand sanitizer up here because I have a child, and children get sick in the middle of the night, and sometimes you need to go take care of them, and then you hand sanitize so you don't get sick. Also, sometimes I eat up here because I'm editing, or I just don't want to deal with people, and I don't have time to go down and wash my hands, or I don't want to, so I have hand sanitizer. This lotion is specifically because of an ingredient it has in it. Ammonium lactate, and something, I think it's dithincone. Anyway, there are a couple ingredients in this that I have to have, because if you look at my arm, you see how it's kind of like speckled with red dots. Some of them are more like inflamed than others. It's a skin condition. It's caused by stress. They think. They're not entirely sure it's a chronic condition. And it gets inflamed and infected and stuff like that if you don't like take care of it. It basically is just like the little hair follicles on your arms. Sometimes your legs get irritated, and they all just get irritated. And if I take and put this on my skin every day, it goes down, but I never remember. But it's there for me to remember, but I never remember. So why the alcohol is here? You know, my cute little cat. This one? The one that likes Bulbasaur. This one. This old lady. She's about to be 20 years old. Real soon here. I've had her since I was 15. But we got her as a stray. Kitten. My mom's dog actually brought her in. And she's only ever been like half domesticated. You see this? This is why I have alcohol next to my bed. Because cat scratches are no joke. And she will be very happy, just like this, and letting me pet her. And then all of a sudden, for no reason, she'll be purring, happy, meowing, wanting attention, rubbing on me. And then she will turn on a dime and just beat the holy poop out of my hand. Sometimes, about once a week. So I keep alcohol there. So that's why these things exist. There's more hand sanitizer because I found it while I was cleaning. But after I get the top of my desk cleaned up, all these will probably go on top of my desk instead. But yes, that is why I keep these things next to my bed. If anyone was wondering at all. So back to the cleaning. Okay. And that area has been cleared. So the next thing I'm going to do is everything here in front of my husband's wardrobe so we can actually get into it. This stuff is all witchy box stuff that just needs to go and be organized. So you'll probably see me sitting on the ground with a bunch of smaller bins to put all this stuff into. So for example, the stickers there will go into stationery, and the bottles will go into like a bottle one, and then I can organize all that so I can grab what I want real quickly. And then I will move this thing. I'm gonna go through it again, try to get rid of more. And then if I decide to keep it still, I'm going to move it over in front of my bed so we can get into that. And I think after that, we're going to do in front of mine so I can get into there. And then this will be like the last section. And then I'm going to like really thoroughly vacuum and sweep my floor. And then we'll start working on the actual wardrobes. I have to go through everything in them and all the crap on top. This is all like winter clothes / summer clothes. It's like seasonal clothes. We switch them out for the season. And then I think a bunch of them are still my mother-in-law's stuff. She has a bunch of wool stuff that doesn't even fit her anymore that she asked me to keep up here. Like 2 of these bins are full of that. But she now said I can get rid of it. So, because she wants me to keep it up here because this is cedar lined. And then I'll go through mine, the top of mine and there. And hopefully I'll get some kind of organizational things. The top couple drawers here, these smaller drawers of my wardrobe are, have all my makeup and stuff that I've been hoarding that I eventually want to try, but I haven't had a place. Like, I can't use, there's 5 people in the house, and I can't use the bathroom for more than like 10 minutes without somebody banging on the door. I can't spend hours and hours trying on makeup. That's why I got my vanity. So I got to get my vanity put together so I can actually use the makeup. Like lots of sample makeup and stuff to see if I like it. But then we'll get all this stuff organized and figured out. So that's the plan going forward. We did a nice chunk today. We did, what do you think, Pookie? Like, there was like 3 baskets here. Plus like a box. So yeah. And these little giblets I'll get when I get this section. This red bin here is mostly holding, I'm crocheting a big giant blanket for my husband. And because it got so messy in here, I haven't been able to work on it. But it's holding all the supplies for that. Alright, everybody. See you all next time, and take time to work on your passions. Bye!